What's up, Eggheads? Kenan here with Newegg Now, always bringing you the best products for the best prices. In this video, we are looking at the Creality Ender 3 Pro 3D printer. This is such a good 3D printer, one of the best out there in this price range. If you're familiar with the Ender 3, then you'll be very happy with a few upgrades in the Ender 3 Pro. If you're new to 3D printing entirely, then I highly recommend this. It comes very neatly packed with a simple 12-step assembly right here, very easy to follow. If you've assembled a 3D printer before, it'll just take you 10 or 15 minutes. If you're brand new, maybe 30 minutes. The assembly tools are included, all right? And this is what you end up with when you're done. So let's take a closer look. First of all, welcome to the future. This thing looks so cool. You're really involved in cutting-edge technology with this in your hands, so congratulations. I want to point out some upgrades that the Ender 3 Pro has over the Ender 3. Firstly, the new power supply, all right? The brand is Meanwell. It's a UL certified power supply, high quality unit, and very thin. Check out how thin that is. It's almost invisible when you look at the printer directly from the front. I bet from this angle, you can barely even see the power supply, right? So that is very good, not intrusive at all, not bulky at all. And with this new power supply, the printer will have better temperature fluctuation. It can heat the hotbed up to 230 degrees Fahrenheit or 110 centigrade in just 5 minutes. The fan doesn't even turn on that much, and when it does, it's pretty quiet as well. All right, it's also going to protect your printer from unexpected power surges. It has the ability to resume printing even after a power outage or some type of error occurs. So overall, just this power supply alone makes the Ender 3 Pro a much better solution for printing ABS and other high temperature, high strength filaments. All right, first let's check out this big build plate. All right, such a large surface area. The total build volume is 8.7 inches by 8.7 inches by 9.8 inches. All right, so you can go wild and really create large and complex models here. The build surface plate is magnetic as well. This provides all-around protection to your printer build plate and ensures consistent temperature throughout the build surface. And it also makes it easy to remove the printing models after cooling. Now, of course, I just want to remind you, magnetic surfaces lose magnetism over time if they're exposed to temperatures for long periods of time. You probably already know that. So even though the upper limit of the power supply is 110 centigrade, this plate will begin to lose its magnetism over 80 degrees centigrade. You probably won't go higher than that, but if you need to do so, you might need to buy yourself a specific high temp plate. All right, the Ender 3 Pro has been upgraded with a sturdier 40 by 40 aluminum extrusion for the Y-axis base. This should improve the overall stability of the printing surface. The V shape with the wheels make the extruder move very precisely, silently, and smoothly. We'll see that in just a moment, actually. I'm already heating up the plate now. We're going to print a little something. Their patented triangle slot with POM wheel really adds to the durability and how smooth it is. So just so much about this makes it the best printer out there for beginners and a great printer even for the pros. So let's wait just a moment. We're heating up. We're already at 159 degrees. We're close to that 200, and then it's going to start printing. We're at 175, 176, 178, 180, 182, 183, 185. I've chosen a model from my TF card, and I've loaded it here on the nice display. Very simple to use button, very easy to understand control panel. I basically toggled TF, click the button, and it starts automatically. And look at that. It's working nice and smoothly. It's very, very quiet, just so good. Hopefully you're able to get an idea of its accuracy, its precision, and just how smooth it is. It's really quite elegant. And now, with the power of editing, we'll cut to the future and see what happens. The Ender 3 Pro is OSHS certified, open source hardware certified. All hardware CAD files, board schematics, and firmware files are available and update on Creality's GitHub page. You can also find other premium 3D printable models at Thingiverse and My Mini Factory, or even, building your own model. So you're not alone when you do this. You've got this whole community building together. That's really, really neat. It's already so easy to operate, and that just makes it even nicer. Check this out. I've made a little maze. Get a little close up here. There's so many things you can do. That took me just about an hour. I also made a keycap for my keyboard. So you can customize just almost anything you use in life, just to make something a little silly and cute for you guys. Right. So gamers out there might like that. So yeah, I'm super impressed with Creality's Ender 3 Pro 3D printer. Its simplicity to the max, it's got incredibly stable performance. Just look at this. It's a win-win all around for sure. The control panel is easy to understand. There's an extra fan to blow underneath the nozzle. These large knobs under the build plate are great. So easy to get really precise for bed leveling. You just home it, you use the steppers and a piece of printer paper to orient the nozzle distance, right? So just a few pro tips for you. Tighten your bolts as necessary. Okay, it's possible that the pre-assembled parts had bolts that weren't completely fastened before shipping. All right, so when you're assembling the Ender 3 Pro, just spend ample time checking the bolts. You want everything moving smoothly so nothing is damaged, okay? We want everything moving smoothly just like it is right here. On the power supply, switch to your voltage. It might be defaulted to 220 volts for Asia or Europe, but if you're in the States, okay, you're gonna wanna flip the red switch in the back to the 110 or 115, whatever it says. Just don't use 220 in the States, okay? So overall, such an incredible machine, really a piece of art. And with all of that, you should be ready to print away. Let us know what you think of the Ender 3 Pro 3D printer down in the comments. For specific prices, please check the description or click the link below. My dear Eggheads, this has been Creality's Ender 3 Pro 3D printer. I'm Kenan with Newegg Now, and now you know. What's up, Eggheads? Kenan here with Newegg Now, always bringing you the best products for the best prices. If you've got a dual monitor setup, this video is for you. If you've got a dual monitor setup and you're tired of all the space it takes up on your desk, this video is definitely for you. We're taking a look at the almighty HUANUO dual arm monitor stand. All right, and I already have it all set up right here. Before I speak any further, let's get compatibility out of the way, all right? The HUANUO dual arm monitor stand is a pretty universal mount. It's gonna fit two 13 to 27 inch monitors with VESA mounting patterns of 75 by 75 millimeter or 100 by 100 millimeter. It'll securely hold two monitors, each weighing between 4.4 to 14.3 pounds. All right, check your specs. The monitor stand will not work on glass or particle board tables, all right? So if you're on a glass or particle board table, you'll just have to buy a new table along with the HUANUO dual monitor stand. The monitor stand can be fixed via C-clamp, all right, fitting desks with a thickness up to 3.26 inches, and it can also be mounted through a grommet mounting hole in the desk. The grommet mounting fits desks with thickness up to 3.4 inches. All right, so you mount the stand according to your needs. Just check the specs of your monitors and tables. So if your monitors and tables are a good match, let's keep exploring this fine product. All right, so this is very cool. The dual monitor stand works via gas spring. It comes with two gas spring arms that you can easily adjust to get a better posture, relieving strain on your neck, back, and shoulders. Both arms are directly mounted onto the desk, creating greater stability, and adjusting one arm will not move or affect the other arm, meaning adjusting one monitor will not move or affect the other monitor. See, I can move or adjust my left monitor, the right one stays in place, or if I need to adjust the right one, the left one stays in place. Very, very convenient. And just look how much space I've freed up from my desk. So instead of putting two monitors directly onto your desktop, this dual monitor stand holds both monitors above the desk at eye level with adjustable arms. You also get full range of motion adjustment. All right, so these dual arms can both be swiveled 360 degrees, and the VESA plates rotate 360 degrees, swivel 180 degrees, and tilt from plus 45 to plus 90. Check this out. Okay, so adjusting to 45, back up to 90. I can move this around. I can have the monitor like this. I can continue to move it around. Okay, so a full 360 degree rotation. I'm gonna bring that back. Check this out. So, this is just an added bonus. All right, you can place both monitors in portrait or landscape positions, and they don't have to be the same. So if you're a visual artist, photo editor, gamer, streamer, composer, stock trader, or if you just want an elite movie setup, all variations of display requirements are possible here. All right, so depending on the weight and size of your monitors, you'll have to use the tools provided to counterbalance the weight using the gas spring adjustment. The arms are adjusted by HUANUO's secure gas spring mechanism. To adjust the tension in your monitor, you'll simply come over here, use the tool, and you'll turn clockwise to reduce gas spring tension for lighter monitors and turn counterclockwise to increase tension for heavier monitors. And once you find the right balance, the monitors will remain level in place. If you don't balance it right, the monitor might swing upward or downward. So you will indeed have to spend a few minutes finding that perfect balance, and you definitely want to spend the necessary time possible for that. Also included are the cable management chassis. I don't know if you can see that from here, right here. The cable management chassis, this is awesome. All right, these arms attached here keep your cables, right? Keep your cables neat and organized so you can say goodbye to messy and tangly wires. I think they've really thought of everything. So when it's all said and done, you're going to have a perfectly balanced dual monitor system, right? That's easy to adjust to different programming needs. And that's basically it, Eggheads. With this dual arm monitor stand, achieve perfect harmony with your displays. All right, twist and turn between landscape and portrait. Right, you can stack them on top of each other even. Enjoy a tangle-free, open space desk. Again, just so long as your desk is not glass or particle board, and your monitors have VESA mounting patterns of 75 by 75 millimeter or 100 by 100 millimeter and between 4.4 or 14.3 pounds. They do not have to be the same weight or size, by the way. Okay, your monitors don't have to be exactly the same. Mine here are, but yours do not have to be. They just have to be between 4.4 to 14.3 pounds and 13 to 27 inches. I love products that make workstations more accessible and manageable and sleek. This one gets 5 stars from me. Let us know what you think in the comments and reviews. For specific prices, please check the description or click that link below. The HUANUO dual arm monitor stand. My dear Eggheads, this has been Newegg Now, and now you know. What's up, Eggheads? Kenan here with Newegg Now, always bringing you the best products for the best prices. Everyone needs a good webcam these days. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Video conferencing from home, video calling friends from afar, and the built-in laptop cameras just don't cut it, even on MacBook Pros. Built-in webcams might only be 720p. It's going to be hard to make a good impression on a bad camera where you're looking all fuzzy compared to everyone else. You need to upgrade, especially if you're using Zoom for work, Twitch for gaming, recording for YouTube, etc. I've got an awesome webcam for you right here, the Full HD TROPRO 1080p webcam. Let's open the box. Okay, this is everything you get. An instruction manual. Nice and thin instruction manual. That's how you know it's easy to use. All right, a mini tripod. That's a great touch, a mini tripod. And of course, the TROPRO 1080p webcam itself. All right, this is a 30 FPS webcam. This one gives you wide angle capability up to 110 degrees. That's what I call a wide shot, baby. let me show you. There's this privacy cover. All right, so they do include a privacy cover. That is very, very good. This webcam has facial enhancement technology to automatically optimize your image. It boasts a built-in stereo and noise-canceling microphone, eliminating unwanted noise, capturing sound within about 5 meters or 15 feet. That's a great range, all right? This is perfect for a conferencing experience or streaming to your many, many fans. It's super easy to set up. No drivers, no downloads. Just use this versatile clip to easily secure it onto any laptop screen or TV or monitor. Notice there's also a thin layer of soft padding on the clip here. That's going to keep your devices from getting scratched. Very, very good. You can also mount it on your desk with the mini tripod that's included. So if you're working with a desktop computer or if you don't want something attached to your laptop screen, TROPRO has you covered. And just another comment, I did mention that privacy cover. Okay, that's obviously for when you're not using the webcam. They can't see you when it's like this. But you know, for extra security and extra safety, when you don't have a video camera streaming application engaged, you can use the privacy cover just for that extra protection. Okay, right now I'm going to plug in with the USB cord and we are going to take a look. All right, so I have plugged it in. Let's take a look. Hello. This was so easy. All I did was plug in the USB, no drivers, no downloads. Let's take a look over here. Whoops, I'm doing too many things. Here we go. Okay, hello, there we are. It is just that easy. No drivers, no downloads. All right, just plug it in and you're good to go. It's compatible with Windows 10, 8, 8.1, 7, XP, Linux. It's good for Skype, streaming, teleconference, and video chat. All right, they give you so many options in such a tiny package at such an affordable price. What's going on with these companies? It's like a total giveaway. We need good webcams these days, all right? We need high definition, 1080p. We need it to be easy to use. Also, you've got that privacy screen, so if you don't have the camera application booted up, bam, no one can see what's going on, right? So get yourself a true, safe, full HD 1080p webcam. Okay, we need to better prepare ourselves for the quickly evolving digital world. Help yourself create those income streams working from home on YouTube, Twitch, video conferencing, etc. Higher quality video, higher quality sound will get you there. This webcam is truly great. My dear Eggheads, the TROPRO 1080p Full HD webcam. For specific prices, please check the description or click that link below. I'm Kenan with Newegg Now, and now you know.
So if you're a gamer or otherwise push your CPU to work hard, you might need a little extra from your CPU cooler. CPU coolers dissipate the heat from your processor and keep things running nicely. Welcome back to Newegg Now. I'm James, and today we're talking about the Vetroo V5 CPU cooler. Now this comes with AMD brackets and Intel brackets. I'll show you what comes right out of the box here. It also comes with an Intel back plate and, of course, thermal paste. Now, in the product description, it says that this is designed to look good inside a gaming PC case, and I wouldn't argue with that. I like the white frame, I like the white fan blades, they give it a nice clean look, and of course they reflect the RGB colors nicely as well. Unlike some ARGB fans, this is not an LED ring, as you can see. It's not an LED ring light around the fan itself. The LED is actually built into the fan, and that gives the light a more subtle feeling. I quite like the look of this. Note that this CPU cooler does not ship with an RF wireless RGB remote like the one I have in my hand here, but it will respond to one. So if you already have some RGB fans in your home setup with a remote controller like this one, it will fit in nicely and function on the same frequency. So let's play around a little bit with the ARGB light setup. As with other ARGB fans, you're going to have a lot of different options. I'm going to just make adjustments using this RF wireless remote control. So if I click into the auto function here, I'm going to just cycle through a few of the different modes And you'll see once again that the light is nice and subtle in this. The light is actually coming out of the stem of the fan itself rather than using an ARGB LED lighting ring. So here are some different ARGB light modes. You can also select static modes. We can adjust the brightness. I'm going to bring the brightness down to its lowest setting and then bring it right back up. Like other Vetroo ARGB fans, you will have 5 brightness modes, and there are also many different modes in terms of both static and moving lights. Specs-wise, it's a very capable 120mm ARGB fan with PWM function, which can automatically adjust fan speeds according to the CPU temperature for efficient cooling and minimized fan noise. It allows for dynamic speed adjustment from 800 RPM to 1700 RPM, with double-sided silicone shock-absorbing pads. Even with the fan running at full power, the maximum noise level should only reach about 30.8 dBA with airflow within 25 to 52 CFM. The Vetroo cooler's copper base is adopted to fit the CPU nicely. See if I can give you a look at that. There's the copper base, if you can see it, underneath this sticker for its protection. Now, what's good about this is it has a good sized contact area, and that allows for better thermal conductivity. There are 5 6mm pure copper heat pipes there with 48 pieces of 0.4mm industrial grade pure aluminum heat sinks, which provide fast heat transfer, if you have a look at that, and maintain good operation of the CPU itself. If you'd like to shop for the Vetroo V5 CPU cooler, head down to the links below in the description. We've got a lot of other cool tech and gadgets to light up your tower, your keyboard, your mouse, or desktop. Check out some of the new gaming gear we have at Newegg.com. I'm James Oliver on behalf of everyone here at Newegg Now. Thanks for watching, enjoy your tech, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi, I'm James, and welcome back to Newegg Now. If you're about to start building a new PC, or you're just looking for a stylish new case for the parts you already have, keep watching. Today we'll be taking a closer look at the Montech Air X ATX gaming case. Alright, let's start with a look at the outside. You'll notice the case is equipped with translucent glass panels which clearly display the RGB lighting inside. The glass panels use a sliding mechanism that eliminates the need for mounting holes. So far, pretty modern and convenient. In terms of the RGB lighting going on inside here, the case comes with 2 pre-installed 200mm fans and 1 120mm fan, combined with mesh panels and honeycomb vents, allowing for really good ventilation. This honeycomb vent design on the top, the rear, and the bottom as well, and also above the PSU chamber, it all guarantees plenty of airflow to the interior components, thus optimizing thermal management. The magnetic dust filter on top here protects internal components from dust accumulation without impeding any of the airflow. There's a total of 3 dust traps found in the front, the top, and the bottom of the case, which make the case really easy to clean up. Getting back to aesthetics, each pre-installed fan here comes equipped with an LED light loop which gives off very nice lighting coverage. All of these ARGB fans are already connected to the controller hub, providing easy access and control to some of the unique lighting modes through the use of the LED button on the I/O panel. Now you can also connect this directly to your motherboard if you have a 5V 3-pin addressable RGB motherboard. That's pretty convenient. All you need to do is just press and hold the LED button 1.5 seconds to pass control of the lighting to the motherboard itself. If these fans are not enough for you, expand away. The case supports a maximum of 6 fans or radiators in different sizes. The front panel supports up to 3 120mm fans or 2 140 or 200mm fans, or a radiator up to 280mm. The top panel supports up to 2 120 or 140mm fans or a radiator up to 280mm. So you've got options. Some other notes: the case supports a maximum GPU card length of 340mm, maximum CPU cooler height of 163mm, PSU support for up to 200mm. For motherboards, it supports ITX, MATX, ATX, and eATX with a max 305 by 330mm. Lastly, the cable management inside here is pretty solid. It has rubber grommets and Velcro cable ties around the motherboard, keeping your cables in check. The I/O panel includes two USB 3 ports, a USB 2 port. It also has HD audio jacks here, a reset button, and a power button, along with the aforementioned LED button that will help control your ARGB fans. So here I'm just going to press the LED button on the I/O panel to cycle through some of the unique light settings. So that's the Montech Air X ATX gaming case. If you're looking for a stylish new case, check out the product link in the description below. For chairs, laptops, gaming accessories, and other gadgets, head over to Newegg.com for more great deals. On behalf of everyone here at Newegg Now, I'm James Oliver. Enjoy your tech, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi, I'm James, and welcome back to Newegg Now. You just can't build a proper PC setup without a good power supply, and we've got a great one for you here today. Here's the Montech 650 watt power supply. So this power supply is part of the Century series, which provides premium power supply units in 550, 650, and 850 wattages. It has an 80+ gold efficiency rating, full modular cables, a premium FDB fan, and 100% high-quality Japanese capacitors. It also features superior full-bridge LLC resonant converters together with DC-DC circuitry. So what does this all mean? Well, this power supply is made from trusted parts and built to save on energy consumption. It's compatible with any x86 CPU and has been optimized for all Intel's processors to maximize energy savings. If you're an AMD user, don't worry, this optimization won't affect you. It will work with your AMD as well. According to the testing report on the 80+ website, under 20, 50, 100% loads, the unit's efficiency is 89.76, 90.41, and 87.64% respectively. So remember, you need a PSU that can handle the total power draw of all of your PC components combined, but any PSU is most efficient at 50% of its total capacity. So it'll save you some money on your electricity bill and reduce the heat in your computer's system, which will prolong its life. In terms of performance, its premium fluid dynamic bearing, that's FDB fan design, means it generates less noise and heat than most other bearing fans. It boasts reduced friction and vibration due to the lubrication of the bearing surface, which translates into better performance and a considerably longer lifespan. The fully modular cable design allows the user to disconnect the cables from the power supply side if they're not needed for your specific configuration. This can help free up space inside the case and improve cable management and allow more room for airflow within your case. So that's the Montech Century 650 watt power supply. If you want a reliable 650 watt power source for your system, check out the product link in the description below. For desks, laptops, gaming accessories, and other gadgets, head over to Newegg.com for more great deals. On behalf of everyone here at Newegg Now, I'm James Oliver. Enjoy your tech, and I'll see you in the next one.